Oh, so by May I was gonna go through all my stuff that needed to be done and get my backlog all straightened out. And you know what? It's not gonna happen now. It's not gonna happen. Then we're gonna paint that and get rid of that and go sell more car parts. Not gonna happen now. Not gonna happen now. Well, that's the pry bar I got my finger with the other day, which that kind of healed. I was just moving around and got me. I almost got myself with a knife over here. There's people that leave a mess and they expect someone else to clean it up all the time. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Almost got myself with a knife just before. Got myself almost with a staple on a bag, which I just can't find currently. It just walked out of here. You know, another situation. But I might. Who knows? Maybe I'll even change my channel name to. I don't know. What was I gonna say? Nonsense. I don't know. Nightmares and nonsense. Something. I don't know. Something like that. I probably won't. The ghetto wagon's pretty much dead anyway. Yeah, that thing's not going to be anything of anything in about a week. I tell people the master cylinder's bad on that car, and they don't fucking listen. So you know, the brakes are going to fail on that car, whether they know it or they don't. Ding dong, ding dong. The brakes will fail on the car. The master cylinder has bad seals, like similar master cylinder to this. And every time you hit the brakes, it just doesn't go, and you hear. Hear the seals going. It's gonna pop. And it does, and it doesn't. So that car is gonna be totaled out. So there's that. This is kind of totaled out over here. We're just making piles of stuff we can throw in the back. It is just insanely hot outside to even do anything. Oh, I gotta put this back too. We're just trying to generally just organize and clean stuff. This is gonna go to scrap iron road. I have no patience with people anymore jerking me around on things. No patience at all. Just if you think that I love this word, the value of something. Oh, it has value. Oh, I can sell it. Oh, this. No, you can't. In this economy right now, you really can. Nothing has hardly any value anymore. It takes so long and it's such a headache to get rid of. The only thing you can really do is just sell it for scrap value, whatever the price is. Just all you can do. To tools, to equipment, to anything, scrap value. I also need help. If you're around this area, I need help putting a tarp on the back of the white truck. I can't do it with one hand, and the tarp is ripped, and I really can't use it over 40 miles an hour. It starts flapping. Of course, no one I'm related to will help me, you know, so that's out of the question. What else? I also need a ride to a window tint place so I can just pay them money to have them rip the old tint off and put new tint on the white truck because I cannot use that after dark. And it's very, very hard during the day because the sun has just destroyed the window tint that is on there now. Happened to another vehicle too. I didn't even know what it was. This vehicle needs to get tinted out too, but I took the interior apart. I don't know if I'm probably not even gonna bother changing out that window. Years ago, you may remember that some idiot I'm related to sparked all the windows and even the windshield in that corner over there. I have a okay passenger window, but I don't even want to change it. It doesn't match the day code. It's all fucked up. It wouldn't even really match too well. The back window got it too. Possibly even the quarter window, but you know, the car's ruined. Like I said, if I find a title to it, I don't know. If someone gives me a good offer, sadly, it's just gonna have to go. And I don't know who to all that whole era, you know, whatever. I try too hard. I'm just looking at things, and I'm seeing all these problems, and I'm just, who created it? Who created it? I can point fingers to two people, like almost every time, two people. It's bad. So I'm gonna move on eventually. I just hope my thumb comes back even 10%. A little better today, but still numb, and I just can't bend it. You know. Well, we can hope. I can't use a screwdriver. I can't do anything. It's so hot outside anyway. God, I think God did this for a message though. This is just to stop giving the helping hand. You know, that's what happens. Stop giving the helping hand, because I just get burned every time giving the helping hand. So that's why they did this. That's the outcome here. Well, so I cut myself on I'm gonna just get out of here because I start sweating. My skin boils off, and everything I touch, it just opens up my skin to my legs, everything. It just, you're like sitting in basically, think about it. If you're just sitting in a bath all day, Yeah, will like boil off your skin. I think even like the mob had stuff like that, didn't they? Just boil people in like liquids, just like boil all their flesh and skin off like over time, just by keeping people wet. Like I don't know. I think they have. I think I heard stories like that, like sick stuff. I think was it Iceman or I don't even know, some crazy thing I was watching once on the internet. It was disgusting. Anyway, someone keeps jerking me around on his bike. I'm gonna send him a text message or a picture when it's at the scrap iron yard. Get it there. You know, I get $2 for it. I don't even care. Nobody wants this cheap ass saw. This has to go get packed up in the box. What about our mud flaps for the old truck over here? Because they have to collide into stuff 3,000 times. And, you know, that's all ripped off. So they have extra parts laying around. What about that? What about our spark windows? What about our warped side on a white truck? I'm trying to work on taking the cover off, and I'm banging into the side. And the whole side's just popping in and out. And it's aggravating me so much. I go, why is that even like that? Why? How can someone even do something like that? Boom, boom. But why didn't this ever get fixed? Boom, boom. It's all this full of shit. You know, we'll do this and we'll do that. It's all this nonsense. Anyway, freaking nonsense. Everything's going to be destroyed soon. And I'm just working on it piece by piece every couple of minutes. I'm going to go outside and try to just grab about 5 items just to get them out of here. You know, do that about every hour. And then with the other basic stuff. Finally got the trash out. It's only been about, 3 days. I couldn't even tie a knot. I kind of figuring out how to do it now. Yeah. What shit. Anyway. I gotta roll up these straps too over here. Let me do this and clean up all this mess and just put those tools away, the pry bar, this thing, because we ain't doing nothing no more. Let's put this back and that back. We'll do all this maybe. As we do this, anybody want a toolbox? I'm probably not gonna be able to play tools anymore. Very depressing. A lot of good stuff. All I care about is tools. I look at everything. I remember everything has an attachment point to someone bitching about it. It's just crazy when you look at it. I really want to write a book about it, but I'm not good at writing. I need like someone who's better. Be an editor or something. Just to explain how crazy this shit really was. Where's the answer to this drill? I don't know. Drills we can still use, kind of. I learned that if it's a power tool, we can kind of still use it. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, we're just putting everything away. We're not having a fun time. Maybe we're gonna go rage again later and just get mad about our current situation, plus the heat and everything else. I don't know. I guess the news story is all the dogs are gonna go. I don't know. Someone says so. We'll see if that happens this week. So, oh well. No more of that. So things will just get worse day to day. What else? Oh, we still can't find what we're looking for because somebody else stole it. There's an thing over here. People like to take your stuff and steal it, misplace it, and throw it away on you. And then you think you have dementia. And when you need something, it's gone, and it just makes everything that much more on the higher complicated scale. Because like a little thing, we don't need this because we're not painting this. Just a little thing will be that much more complicated. Well, we'll save that. We're running all our vehicles out of fuel currently, so no one can use anything. That's going to be a fun thing. Fun game. That's all life is around here. It's just a game. It's just a game. We really have to, man, I don't know anyone who needs parts, but I literally have to liquidate all my B-body on probably GMT 800 stuff. Though I would like to keep some of those parts because I probably would buy a GMT 800 and then I'll have a good amount of parts I can use because the stuff I had didn't really make it anymore. Yeah, I have to go get rid of a lot of that stuff. 400 parts I almost got near nothing on. That transmission is going to fail on Whitey too. The hotter it gets, the worse it's acting up. It's very sad. I totally got ripped off from idiot people, and And, you know, spend more money on idiots. You know, it just doesn't make sense to me. It's not practical. People screw you once, they screw you once. If you keep going back to the person who screws you again and helping them out so they can make more money and stuff, you know, you're completely mindless. Are we gonna dump this? Oh, fuck it. We ain't even gonna dump it. Maybe the whole vacuum and just go right to the curb as is. I got so many of these vacuums, they can just sell every single one. If I get $20 a piece, I'll have a good amount of change. You know why we need shop vacs anyway? Because people keep on flooding the place anyway. Suck all the water up. It's like an in thing. Some more dumbass shit, more thousands of dollars of damage. This projector thing, like I told you, I showed it. I can't unbutton it. That's going to be a TDC old cast iron projector. It's going to go to scrap iron yard. Yeah, it's cleaning up already. This thing, if I just sell, this thing has to get wrapped up. But, you know, one-handed bandit. I'm not having a fun time. And it's only begun, and things are going to get a whole lot worse. That's all I can say. A whole lot worse with the heat, and a whole lot worse with the problems. Anyway, there's so much to do, and there's so much that was damaged by other people, or messed up, or misplaced, and I just can't keep track of it, or even begin on it. That's better. I can put this back. Put this back. Anyone want to spray paint my my lid? I got paint. You know, I really can't do it. I really can't do it. It's very depressing. One freaking thing can cause so much. Oh well. Can't shop too good. Can't cook food. You know, it's alright. It's all that. And tons of damages that I didn't even do. This stuff's out of the question, you know, all this freaking, my hooks and Happy Land and, you know, and the tow truck shit. All that gotta go. I still got blood on these tools over here. I don't know what the fuck, I gotta throw that fucking thing out, whatever the fuck that shit is. Blood over here. More blood, get rid of these hammers. Maybe I'm just gonna park the white truck in here. The paint's all coming off anyway. It should have been painted by now, but you know what? Why am I going to paint that side? The title's on my name. And the whole driver's side is completely wrecked. So, why are you going to paint the passenger side when the driver's side's connected on like the bed? You know, you're going to need like a whole new bed side on that thing. The hell, and the passenger side bed side's not that greatest either. It's been whacked too. Can we roll these up? I don't know. Anyway, we're out of here. We're pretty pissed off, and I don't know what to tell you. If you need parts, let me know. We got to get rid of a lot of stuff, and I really don't have the pause even to take a picture or list it too well currently. Luckily, all are just random stuff though. We're just rounding up, and luckily it's small stuff. It's easy to throw, so we can manage it for now. I got rid of most of the heavy stuff, bulky heavy stuff.